Good morning, fellow traders. Bubba here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Monday, October the 19th, 2020. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend and a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. Let's check and see where we left off the market on Friday. So SPX had an inside month, right? Upper shadow, or still has an inside month. Upper shadow off the upper Bollinger Band still. Weekly chart spinning top, right? So this week's going to be very important to see if it becomes a doji sandwich up or a reversal candle that could lead into an evening star reversal. So we'll see how that goes. Daily chart, the big question last week and this week is wave 4 in. It's possible because in the short-term time frame, right, this could be a 1-2, and we could be working on a larger wave 3 up after Friday's pullback, right? So this could be 1-2, and then we could see 3-4, right, and go from there. So let's take a look at the SPY and see how it's behaving here this morning. So we are up this morning, which could support that theory, but we're still below some geometric levels here, and we got some work to do. So let's take a look at the S&P futures and see what they're saying here today. So let's see. We've got a couple of signal zones above, right? We have the drop zone from Friday. Let's take a look at it here. So here's the drop zone from Friday, and that was from a prior selling pressure here. See, from over here, right? This rally-based drop, which was also the wave 2 top, which is kind of cool. And so that's where we dropped right here. And then we had the scene of the breakdown right here. It's kind of going to be a big level here today. So just kind of keep note of that. That's 3,500 going to be an important area of interest today. So let me actually put a geometric line on here. And just a key level to keep an eye on too. So we also gapped up this from last night. So there is an open gap here on the futures chart. So that is going to be a potential target for the bears as well. We're still below a geometric line this morning. We're above one major geometric line here today, but it's a little bit shaky. So just kind of see how it holds. There's a couple compression zones right here from last night, so it's kind of a slow drift up. We had a big pop right here. China data was pretty strong overnight, so let's see how that holds going into today. So definitely want to keep an eye on some of the China names going in today, like Baba. NIO's been really kind of big these days too. So that's another one to keep an eye on too, and it's given us some good trades recently. So again, MES, just kind of keep an eye on the geometric levels right here and see how they hold. Seems to be hanging in there right now. Let's take a look at the Qs this morning and see how they're doing. Okay, a little bit better, a little bit kind of more, well, it's kind of working its way back up here. Kind of rising wedges. Let's see if we can kind of get back up to its scene of the breakdown and clear that here going into today. The bulls really need to step it up going into today too. The IWM struggling a little bit this morning, got a little bit of a bounce here. Keep an eye on the banks and the airlines to see how they affect that going into the rest of the day today. Let's take a look at Apple and see how it's behaving today. Okay, so up a little bit this morning, kind of looking a little bull flaggish right here, so definitely want to keep on the radar as always. Again, if we can break over these levels and show some relative strength in the open and get over these pivot levels here, we might see some more upside activity on Apple. Tesla got an upgrade this morning, a Wedbush upgrade, so it's gapping up pretty nicely here too. Let's see how it sets up into the open and if it can get over its Friday levels. Let's take a look at Nikola. So Nikola was a rough day on Friday, right? So it's kind of it's up a little bit here this morning, but definitely something to keep on the radar today, as it's had some relative weakness. Let's take a look at Baba and see how it's behaving here today. Again, some good China data from this morning, right? Good retail and industrial data. So keep an eye on Baba, keep that on the radar as well. We'll take a look at Zoom today as well. Again, that's had a lot of relative strength too, so it's getting some more follow through again on Zoom. Halliburton had earnings this morning. I think they had better earnings but less revenue, and so it's kind of all over the place here. But keep an eye on that one to see if it sets the tone for the oil industry. Also keep an eye on Snap. Another upgrade this morning, so see how that holds. Again, it had an upgrade the other day with a great move up with relative strength. Had a rough day on Friday. Now it's gapping again. Could squeeze out some shorts today, so definitely want to keep an eye on the radar. And it's also got earnings coming up. So AMD inside week last week, so it got an upgrade here this morning. Let's see how that holds going in today. It could be an interesting one. And Caterpillar has had a lot of relative strength. This one doesn't trade a lot pre-market, but it had an upgrade again today after some relative strength on Friday. So see how that goes. They've got earnings coming up as well. That'll be next Tuesday. So anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a great trading day today. We'll see you guys in the lunchtime market update. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.